Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest was professional wrestling's original sexy socialite sidekick. She was the most loved, yet most hated woman in wrestling. She is here with her tell-all book, First Lady of Wrestling. Please welcome Missy Hyatt. Hyatt, ladies and gentlemen, wearing the Malton Hockey League shirt. Malton Hockey League, of course, they're located in Saskatchewan. Very nice to, well, they could be. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
You're quite lovely. Now, how did you ever get your hands on that shirt, and how can I?
Come on over.
Just kidding,
you know, I mean, I've been with a lot of different athletes, but never a really handsome talk show host. So,
oh, well,
you know.
can say the same thing tomorrow.
Okay, maybe. Look, too.
Now, this is great. Are you from the Malton area? Or?
No, I'm not. I just found this today, and I really liked it.
You found it?
Yes,
never,
in a store.
Never wear clothing you find. Oh, you found it in a store.
In a store.
All right,
and we were shopping, and I saw it, and I looked at it. I was like, this is so cool.
Well, I must say, it's quite fetching.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. And the flower, of course, a nice touch.
Yes.
Very, I guess, classy. Very classy.
No, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, how do you, now that you're out of it, now that you're out of the game, how do you feel about female wrestlers?
Well, you know, I'm really not out of the game. I still kind of work a little bit on the weekends, but I don't really think women should wrestle.
Right.
Now
why do you feel that
stupid.
way?
Well, because women trying to, like, grab each other and backdrop.
You feel they should just submit from the get-go? Is that what you're saying?
Well, are you talking in the bedroom or are you talking in the ring?
Well, I leave it to you from here on out, I guess.
Okay, well, in the ring, I think, you know, there should be more of a cat fight and like a bar fight.
Yeah.
I think that's more appealing than two women trying to take backdrops and flying off the top rope and stuff. I just
Or perhaps women just saying things behind each other's backs. That would be good. Have the wrestlers walk away from each other and say catty things about each other. That, to me, would be way more interesting.
They are. I think they do that in the back all the time anyway.
Yeah, okay. Now, have you ever had any injuries yourself? Say your silicone dislodged or anything like that?
No. You know? I
read the book. Yeah.
No, they work really well. Let's see China try to do that, okay?
I'm picturing a midget on an exercise wheel making all that.
Yeah, little dribble going.
What are some of the firsts in wrestling for you? You did it. You were part of many of the firsts.
Yes. Well, you know, I've been in wrestling for like 17 years, and I was the first woman to be like a valet and did the kind of cat fighting. Myself and Sunshine. We kind of started that in the 80s. And I was the first woman.
Her name is Sunshine, you
Sunshine.
So there were many career opportunities available to this woman, but she chose wrestling.
She chose wrestling, yes. Well, back in those days, there was only two of us.
Right.
And I was the first woman to ever win a man's title. It was kind of by accident. As a matter of fact, it was in Toronto.
Right.
For Apocalypse Wrestling. Yeah. I was the first woman to co-host a national wrestling program, WCW, for Turner Broadcasting.
Right, yes. Ted
and
Turner.
On TSN here in Canada, I hosted the worldwide show, so I did a lot of firsts.
Well, what are some of the most horrid things that happened to you in and out of the ring? Can you just give us a few examples? Oh,
gosh, so many. The wrestlers are bad guys. They pulled some bad ribs on me. I would come in. One time, I came in from the dressing room, and my shoes were, like, nailed to the ceiling. And another time, they locked my dog in a locker.
Oh,
and the best thing was they padlocked a folding chair to my bag, and so I had to go to the airport, like, with this folding chair padlocked to my bag. And
did it occur to you to cut it off? Or?
Well, I couldn't. I was trying to make the flight. We were, like, in Shreveport, and I had to get to Dallas to get back to Atlanta, and so it was, like, couldn't stop at a fire station to get the bolt cutters to get the padlock off. So.
And on most planes, you never know when you're going to need extra
seat. You know, I mean, listen, I got to the gate in Dallas, and it was full, so it's like, I have this chair. I'll just go ahead, open it up, and sit down.
Right. Which can be used as a weapon. I'm surprised they let you through with it.
I know. Well, this was back, years ago, so.
Now, did you see this celebrity boxing last night?
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah, I'm always curious, since you're a professional, if you had to pick a celebrity to box with, who would you pick?
Oh, definitely Vince McMahon of the World Wrestling Federation.
Ooh.
And I would do it without the headgear.
Yeah.
And I'd want the regular pound gloves, and I'd go in there and kick his butt.
Right.
Because he thinks he's so great and smart,
Yeah.
and he's not.
And if you're going to kick his butt, what's the point of wearing the gloves, really? It's kind of a bit of a waste.
That's true. That's
Now,
true.
you seem to have, well, you're expressing anger toward Vince McMahon. Are you angry?
No, not really that much anger, but like he tried to not get my book published because it's a tell-all book, and he was
Right.
like, ooh, so scared that I was going to say stuff. And
Yeah, well, you certainly don't pull any punches in the book. I've got to give you that. How many men have you been with, so to speak?
how long is your show? I mean,
Well,
if you want me to name names like now, I mean, just like, I know the segment's not that long. We got
A round number would be nice.
Yeah, I don't really. Okay. Wrestling, hockey, baseball, or football? Which would you like?
Just an average.
Hockey?
Hockey.
Football?
Yeah.
Hockey?
Hockey. Yeah, hockey.
Football? Okay, I got a Jim Kelly story for you. Do you want to hear a Jim Kelly story?
Sure, we'd love to hear a Jim Kelly story.
You know why he can't win a Super Bowl, poor
Why?
guy? 2 nights before the Super Bowl game, he was in Atlanta. We were in his hotel room, making out, didn't even get to first base, and he accidentally just, in his pants. And I was like, okay, so you gotta go by. So we know that like in crunch time, when it comes to really important things, he just,
No, it's, I'm sitting there saying, I don't really see a problem. Now, how about hockey? Because hockey is near and dear to all of us. How many? I'm not asking who, I'm asking how many.
Oh, how many? Oh, my God. Majors or minors?
Majors.
Majors. 6, maybe.
6, maybe.
Yeah, around 6.
How many are on a team?
That was, well, there was a team. That was the first line. No.
Well, this is quite refreshing. I only read half the book.
And last night, you had on some the WWFers, and then you had on the Christian, and then you had Tori, and Tori, I'm like, so like, there's like divas, like hello. But anyway, I was like kind of laughing when you were talking to Christian, because you know Val Venus, right? He's from the Toronto area.
I know him
and he's
quite
supposed
well.
to be this porn star.
Yeah, he's supposed to be quite the man.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Just let me tell you.
Sure, please.
He's supposed to be this porn star from Las Vegas, and he does this whole thing with a towel, and he's all like this.
Yeah.
And we went out one night, and I'm thinking, this is a really good-looking, fabulous-looking guy.
Yeah.
We go out to dinner and have some drinks. We go back to my apartment. I put on the Doors CD, Come On Baby, Light My Fire. Before we get to the chorus, he was done.
Yeah.
And it was the lamest stuff. And I'm like, wrestling's really, I mean, I thought he was like, kind of could have been a little bit of his character, and he wasn't.
Yeah,
It was so disappointing.
well, perhaps it sounds to me like the recurring theme may be the fact that you're just far too beautiful. A man loses control.
Thank you.
Whoop,
Wow.
we got to go to commercial. Thank you, Missy. Very nice to have you here. Missy Hyatt, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Jennifer Hedges.
Travel the roads and Junos with Open Mic and our exclusive online concert series at juno.simpatico.ca.